Taking up space, see my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, like how it tastes.
Talking that mess.
Can't treat you like my ace. I got way
talking that mess.
I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the
I don't want to do it to you.
I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get on out my
Heck, you know. But I seen your Panthers lose yesterday. Everybody's team lost but mine that I know. Y'all had that game. What happened? They wasn't even playing good. The other with them. Ah, man. You would have been mad if you would have watched that yesterday, boy. I tell you.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Dang, how I get ball first?
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
All right, homie. I would take it easy on you, but I can't do that. Whoa, what kind of defense you running? Oh, no, homie.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that.
What in the world was that?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run.
My man went quarters 3 deep.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's
He doing it again. Oh, no.
Now Cook running right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
My man said, I ain't giving him no pass plays.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word
vision. It's
vision.
going to be a long drive right here,
It was on
bro.
display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
Back up.
If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
She out here blitzing.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
To throw again on second down. Jackson.
Man, I was switching controllers.
Kind of threw everything off. It
This
brings up
controller,
third.
this ain't my mag controller.
So much of this game is about leverage.
Well,
we always
the
talk
one I was
about
just playing with
man
on my
wins in
mag
the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that
I can't make
leverage and you're losing the
adjustments like
battle,
I want
just
to
jump up
on
at the
this
line of scrimmage
controller.
and try and bat the ball
See,
away. And that's
E's
exactly what
1-1.
happened
Okay,
there.
okay.
So after the second down
That'll be
incompletion, they'll
1-1
come up now
control.
against a 3rd
Man.
and 6.
That's looking pretty rough
To
out
throw
there.
again is Jackson. And
Oh,
he's got
where you
his
going?
target. That's more. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
It's going to be a long drive. It's, you know, it's
Line
a
of scrimmage,
15
the 37 on
scripted
first
drive
and
right
10.
here. Who's your corners?
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And some space here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Good start to the season for him. He had a touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
We tried.
The pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown score or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts.
You see him get laid out?
If they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Nah, he was gonna die. Question is are you really?
Here we go.
Like they got some decent players out here.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Ooh. You ain't never came down three wide, though.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
Bring out what you normally do, yeah.
On second down, Johnson. He'll have a first down past the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one?
You ain't running the same plays, so I see you done changed the game plan a little bit.
This game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 45 on second down, Garoppolo.
What?
To the right
that was weak.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
You got number one defense in the league right now.
The coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
I understand you won't make it out alive. You're gonna get this boy hurt. Keep handling the football.
On second down, it's Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo.
Yeah, I knew he was going there.
He's got it. This is where.
Good play.
21 yards there on third down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start.
You've been playing, huh?
Pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this.
Out here got a game
how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem
to it's homie playing.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard
really
line.
Out here sticking to
a
the
good
run
gain
game.
again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you.
We see running that 1-1 play the whole game.
Just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Johnson
broke free. Football's held. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Yes, sir.
Past the
Defense.
25.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Told you that boy was going to fumble the football, didn't
about
he?
ready to get this next drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip. Stephon Diggs, 30, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Yes, sir. I ain't gave up a 100-yard rusher since last season.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Oh, what?
Plays. We know that, right?
I'm mad he just spun that all that.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Look at that, all that traffic.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I'm not worried about that.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another good game. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Here we go. 180! 65, 65. Here we go. Check. Who draw quarter? Check, 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 check. 21, 21.
On 2nd down now. It's Johnson. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
White.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only one so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Check out 11.
Hunted it, homie.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Watch the out. Watch the out. Right there.
See 57 over on your right. He better come get you.
Who that? Who that?
He better come get you, homie.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. He's got
what?
But it's Cameron Meredith. He's taken down inside.
Dude rolled all the way to the right for that.
There on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a first down.
Whoa, what you going through, dog?
Here we go. 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 2. Hey, Delta.
Ain't no way you running Hail Mary.
Garoppolo on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. His pass hit the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Hey, stick up. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey, watch that. Check right 54. Right 54. In your face.
Don't fumble the football again.
Why? Get wide. 21. Lock.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. And this is going
Oh,
to be
you don't throw the football,
intercepted.
homie.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
We just out here, you know what I'm saying?
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh, wow.
And it's intercepted.
He beat him there. That's your other.
And
Okay.
his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He's going to take a shot right away for the... And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown on the season. As they are now
we
on
give
the
up
board
a play
here in the
or two
first
like
half.
that.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Shouldn't be no points on the board for this one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of
get
putting
off that
it.
block.
And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. As he throws there, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Here's Jackson. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Jackson now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide.
Where you going?
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Here we go.
Who you thought you was?
As they've got work to do here after the sack.
21.
Play action. Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Boy.
Down, but this one is incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
I'm taking forever to pick a play.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get in.
Shoot.
Touchdown.
Shoot.
Minnesota.
What you know about that shoot?
Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
Answer that business call, boy. Play boy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You know you want to run the ball. Go ahead and take that knee. Get the ball right back,
The
I promise.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry?
We know you
Will it
running
be
it.
clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? That might be a fly on the wall for this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Look here.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You know you want to run the ball again.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well.
You
as
acting
we are
out
back
of
and underway
character.
for the second half. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Hey, look, I understand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next
I know
drive.
that.
They have the
But
ball
the last
here for
time
the
you
inaugural
played
drive of the
against
second
me
half.
with this team, you know,
Deficit, though. We'll
I
see
beat
what
you.
adjustments were made
You know,
in that
14
locker
or
room.
something points.
And
I know it wasn't a lot, but I know I beat you. You know what I'm saying?
Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Ooh.
I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
What? That don't even make sense.
And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the
What?
end zone.
That don't even make sense.
We'll
Oh,
see if that script is a good one for him. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This team wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup,
you just playing. You know, you playing the Super Bowl champ. No, I'm just defending my title in this league.
Tucker able to connect on the extra
So you know you got a good excuse.
Lead to 28.
You know, no, just what?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You know, it might get a little worse if we play regular
Cost him
teams.
5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Because you're going to run the ball. You're going to run the ball. You might throw it to DJ, boy. You know, I ain't going to, you might do that type stuff. But, you know, other than that, you're going to run the ball. Like you got to right now.
And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
I like that.
Okay.
Now it doesn't give
I wasn't even expecting that, so you know, I'm like,
sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously.
Nah, and again, if that was Cam Newton, I think I would have been ready for that. Cam would have died.
See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
We just,
So
you know, because it ain't your regular team. I ain't used to you just doing all this extra stuff that you're doing right
this
now.
time, Garoppolo will throw.
Yeah,
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring
had to
it
do it
down.
late blitz out.
Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he'll have
a little
past
passing attack.
midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
The tight end out here doing work for you.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I see you getting some stuff off right now.
9 of 16 through
but you know, it gets hard when you're down here, though. This is where the points get hard at.
Snap for Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line.
Oh, yeah, he's running the ball, y'all. He's running it.
You just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Oh, you got a little RPO in your action. Okay. What you know about RPO? What you know about that?
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them.
Can't
they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
2nd down and goal.
Oh, he caught two. Man, that's good play.
Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You scored.
And the Falcons get a bit closer. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
I think I still would have got them picks, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know. You got some dark matters over on your PlayStation.
Mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, you jiggy.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Dang, most points I allowed all season already.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Jackson looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. 60 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone...
You know he's on my regular team, right?
I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that.
Bruh, I done beat you twice. You want the 3rd? You want to play after this?
He's been the headliner.
Ooh.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
That's a drafted squad. You know, this ain't the actual, you know, the squad.
Where those changes aren't working.
Yeah, he's
so now
fake.
where do you go?
I think that now
that his
good
pass is
defense.
intercepted for the fourth
He had 2
time
picks
today.
yesterday in real life.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Get it out.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Right.
The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those
Lamar
empty
Jackson,
seats?
baby.
You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
A very solid gain of 27.
It's time to get him loose one time. And he's loose. I really want to get jiggy for real, but I just couldn't do it.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Oh, eluding the tackle.
Ooh, Diggy got blocked, boy.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
We try and get my man's the ball, you know what I'm saying? He be deserving it. Ah, he didn't block.
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they're looking at a 3rd down.
Shoot, you know, I got a lot of cute plays, you know what I'm saying? I was just hoping, you feel me, everybody block. We're getting about 30 yards.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Silver.
Good Lord. What's wrong with my trigger, man? I need some new controllers.
From the gun, Jackson. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender.
Good D, homie. I didn't think you had it in you.
Buda Baker with a pick.
But he's caught, though.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I didn't think you had that in you for a second.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case,
I didn't think you had no
credit to the
user D
defense.
like
They
that.
outguessed him, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Don't be disrespectful.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So I just did some picks.
Johnson on the counter. And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, it was about to be a turnover. You might want to punt this.
For this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I got to make sure you ain't tricking me and stuff.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game. And
Yes,
look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted.
Boo.
Desmond King
Dang.
gets it, and this will be returned to right around
I knew you was
38-yard
faking
line.
it.
Well, this defensive
You messed up, homie. You gonna fake it on me?
The coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
I appreciate you tackling my
They
man.
want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he finds Cook. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Jackson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Looking left side, that's caught by
Stay, oh my Lord,
5
stay
yards on
in
the catch
bounds.
there, brings up 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen,
understand, bro. I be wanting this food to go crazy.
The ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles, and creating his own yardage.
He a running back.
And he just did on that play.
When he get the ball in his hands.
From the 16, Jackson.
All right, homie, bro, chill out, cause you messing up my stats now.
Buda Baker with a pick.
I ain't appreciative of what you're doing right now.
The 20 to the 19-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though.
Give me what's mine.
About this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing
Be
or
back.
another. That's
Thank
a
you.
bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But
I
it's
don't
all about
appreciate
the
you
fantasy
making me turn
points
the
here.
ball
Yeah,
over
because
3
this ball
times,
game
bro.
is over. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's what I get. I just don't be wanting to run the ball off that all the time.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Screen play, Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
You want all the smoke. All of it.
Off the ball,
All
here's
of it.
Johnson. And he'll go down after losing yardage
Go
at
for
the
it.
10.
Oh, man.
A 5-yard loss
Disrespect.
there is going to bring up 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a
Here come
priority
57.
before moving up to the
Here come
next level.
57.
Because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact,
And my goodness, another interception.
Nah, we should.
Picked off by Gary.
I want to score.
Running down, but
Cheated.
until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough
Being
stretch.
difficult
6
right now.
interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Lucky
Now
to
a
catch
throw
it.
on
I don't know
first
what you
down
do
there,
dumbed
but
out
it's
like that, though.
incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as
My
running the
boy's
football.
stats now.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard
Don't appreciate
loss.
it.
And now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Damn.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Yes.
He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
That's why
And
all my
this
boys
you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said.
Get off of
and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Ooh, fumble.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is
You know what
where
I'm saying?
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something
I don't know
to
why it's
make it
doing
pass,
that.
and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That's complete to Meredith. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Appreciate you.
12.
Garoppolo on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. A gain of 6 there on first.
Man, my boy ain't getting no time to get back there. I don't like
the
that.
tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
Why
it's
my
been
man's
very,
getting
very
back
hard for
there?
them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right
Why'd you get it in the first place?
Completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
You got
that
broken
are going
control
on. So
over it, don't you?
trusted confidant is on the sidelines. I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And taking it across
messing up my
midfield
boy's
and
stats,
inside
man.
the 45.
You messing them up all
15
game,
yards
bro.
is
We
the
appreciate
pickup there,
that,
and the
bro.
drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. James has got it. Complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And Diggs has it.
Oh, you gonna hurt my boy. Oh, man, you
punk.
punk. Yes, Patty. What he do to you? We don't appreciate around here, man. We don't appreciate that, man.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson.
Catch the ball,
That is
baby.
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I'm
Brings
sad
up
now. You
second
hurt my
down.
boy.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen
Hopefully
this a bunch
just
of
a
times
bruised
as well.
rib or something,
The defense
man.
can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand
My
it
man
off
was having a
inside, you're getting
perfect
your running
game.
back popped a lot as well.
You gonna come in
Sometimes
and
the
hurt
defense
it.
dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Jackson now on second and 10. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a game.
I just had to make sure my man's was good before we left for this game, you know what I'm saying? I need him all season.
The Vikings on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
You on blitz
16 seconds now on the clock.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
Sure.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. One final try now for Garoppolo. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
There's that one.